My name is Shaun Blake. I live in Hertfordshire. And I just want to tell you my story. I attended a funeral and I met a young lady called Chantel Diaz. She was a naturopath. And we just got talking and somehow happened to see her on Facebook. And I contacted her and I explained some of the challenges that I've been having for the last 11 years. And one of them was, the main one that was bothering was the enlarged prostate. But I really wanted to deal with my hypertension because you can have a stroke anytime. So I explained to her and she said, I'm going to look into it for you. And she said to me, to be honest with you, you're going to have to drink at least 4 liters of water a day to deal with your hypertension. And I said, there's no way I can deal with it. She goes, I know that you can't deal with that. So you have to really deal with your prostate. So she said she's going to do some research. She got back to me. She said, Shaun, I'll be honest with you. I've really been praying over this situation with you and look into it. And every time it's like the Almighty's coming to me and saying, water, water, water. I'm just listening to her. Obviously, I'm a man of faith as well. And I said, yeah, okay. And she says, I found this particular treatment I think it's called abrogation. I said, I know of abrogation, but it won't work for me because my prostate is too large. And she came back to me and she said to me, Shaun, I'm telling you, you're going to have this operation in the next 30 days. Obviously, anybody's going to laugh. You know the system, unless you've got 11K or 20K to go and have an operation, then by all means, you can have it the next day. So she said, get in contact with your doctor and get them to refer you to guys in St. Thomas's because they're doing a special thing over there where it's not in the country at all. I said, all right, no problem. And I'll be honest with you, I'm really taking it with a pinch of salt to some degree. Yes, I want her to deal with my hypertension, but I don't think that the prostate thing is going to really work because I know, especially after COVID with the NHS, the whole NHS system's crashed. If you was waiting for operation for 6 months, you're waiting 2 years now. And there's so many terrible cancers out there now, so many illnesses out there. So back to the story. The next day, after she spoke to me, I went to a thing called retention where you can't wee. The prostate strangles the urethra and you can't wee. It's happened to me several times and you have to wear a bag and have a catheter in. And I decided that I wasn't going to go to my regular hospital, which in my regular hospital would have been Watford. So I decided to go to the hospital that she told me to go to, which was Guy's in St. Thomas's. So I arrived at Guy's in St. Thomas's, took the train. I'm in level 10 pain, by the way. I caught the train, I'm in level 10 pain. I reached to St. Thomas's because you can't go straight to Guy's because they don't have an accident emergency. So I'm there very early. It's about 4 o'clock. They're telling me that they can't get a catheter fitted into me. And I'm really distressed. The water's building up. My kidneys are ready to burst. They said, we're gonna have to get an ambulance and send you over to Guy's. We've got a urology team over there. So anyway, they got me over there. I'm in serious pain, level 10 pain. I meet a young guy, he's got a ponytail, looks kind of cool. And he says, yeah, I'm going to be the person that we deal with. I'm a surgeon, I'm a specialist. I said, yeah. He said, I've got you, Mr. Blake. Don't worry, we will get this thing in, hook or crook, right? I think on his first or second attempt, he gets the catheter in. The water comes out, a lot of water, maybe 800 mils of water comes out, which you get up to about a litre, you can blow your kidneys out, easy. So I'm relieved now, and I'm talking to him about my situation. I'm saying, I've had this prostate problem for 11 years. And does he know of this treatment called abrogation? He says, I'm actually a registrar. Just doing, by chance, I'm doing nights. And we're talking and talking. So I tell you what, we've got a trial where you have the whole left. This is another treatment called whole left or the abrogation. He said, but you don't get to choose. You don't get to choose. So this is all happening within 24 hours. Obviously, I spoke to Chantel Diaz. She's telling me I'm going to have an operation. I'm in retention. I'm at Guy's in St. Thomas's the next day. 24 hours hasn't gone yet. And I'm like, wow, I met the surgeon and this is the guy who's in charge. He puts me On this trial, within about 10 days, he contacts me and says, "You're up for your operation." And I wouldn't lie. I felt like David that slew Goliath. I'm thinking, God's got me. I'm through. I go for my operation. Friday, I go in. They're going to operate on me on Saturday, and I'm like, okay, great. God's got me. The prophecies come true. I mean, I'm laughing. I'm thinking, wow, look at that. They said to me, "You've got an infection, Mr. Blake. I'm sorry, we can't operate on you." I'm like, what? But then I realized, you know what? The way this whole thing, the Shanta Diaz, the naturopath is telling me that you're going to have it, and I'm having it within such and such. I'm like, I trust the Lord. You've seen the hand of God work in your life many a times, and He's working for you, and He's working for you. So, so I have to come back. They cleared my infection. I come back the following Friday, and I'm having the operation. 1 second. I'm having the operation again on Saturday, which is great for me. It's a day of rest, and I'm saying to myself, "Wow, it's on a high day. I'm having an operation. Great physician." So anyway, when I go the second time, I don't feel confident. I'm praying, I'm depending on God now, not like how I felt the first time. So I had this abrogation. I come out of the hospital, and obviously they take the catheter out, they check you, I'm weighing fine. My bladder's emptying. I leave the hospital. I'll be honest with you, by the morning comes, I've gone into retention. And this is why I'm actually here, because I get to find out the devil's in the detail. When God does something good for you, the enemy comes in like a flood. And they didn't give me the antibiotics. And I remember ringing this other guy, said, "Shaun, they gave me antibiotics, they gave me this." They let me out of the hospital, and I never had antibiotics or anything. So I'm actually here now, and they said to me, while I'm here, they'll give me a second op. They're going to look at the MRI scan, give me a second op, clean me up even nicer than before, and the posturate by this treatment, which is more or less like hypertension. Not hypertension, it's a water ferry treatment, which is not like the other treatments where they use a laser. So I'm really happy. I'm happy that I met Chantal Diaz from Raw Pure Health, and I'm looking forward to working with her and to deal with my hypertension. And I'm looking to just get my body back into shape before I reach the big 60. Thank you so much.